Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you exactly how I find reputable suppliers that have the best products. So basically it's not that hard, but you guys have been asking me about this. So this should be a pretty quick video. It's not going to be a 30-minute explanation on this one, but let's jump right onto the screen here. And this is an example I was using in my last video, the round wood slices. I'll show you what these what the market looks like for this on Amazon. That's one of the products right there. Round wood discs works too. Seems like that was more recommended. So check it out. Loading up here. Yeah, it looks really good. So we have a couple people with over 100 reviews. I mean, 8 doing 5K a month, 14 doing 4 a month. That's a little bit different. I'm actually moving towards this product. There's way less listings for that. There's a lot of the wood slices, like the natural wood, but all these guys are doing awesome. I mean, $11.99 for those. Those are like 50 cents, I swear to God. So this is the market, right? Reviews are good. Revenue's good. Sales are spread out. It's within our cost. Okay, so now comes to like, all right, I like the market. I found the product that I want to do. Now let's head over to Alibaba and search for it. So right there, bang. And what we could do is click on, don't do anything with minimum order quantity. But what you're gonna do is put on verified supplier and put on trade assurance. And now I don't even do this all the time, the verified supplier thing. What verified supplier basically means that, right here, look, certificates below are on authenticated by trusted third parties. That was bad reading. Haven't said that word in a while. Yeah, so what's going to happen if you do the full security trade assurance plus verified supplier is you are going to get less results, which I'm not a huge fan of. So I usually just do trade assurance, and that basically shows that Alibaba is backing the supplier. So check it out. You could order $22,000 worth of product from them, and if you don't receive that product, or the product is not what it was stated to be, you are covered for up to that much from Alibaba. Now here's where people get mixed up. People think that Alibaba is selling all these products. No, not at all. Alibaba is the interface for contacting suppliers. Okay? Think of Alibaba like a bridge between two people. So Alibaba isn't selling this. This company is selling this. Alibaba is just connecting you to that company. Okay, so people are like, oh, Alibaba's a scam. That doesn't even make sense. Some suppliers may be trying to scam you. Yeah, sure, but Alibaba's great. It's the best interface for finding suppliers by far. Like, there's no better global trade site than this. Literally, it's just a giant in the industry for connecting you to suppliers. So what I do, you could do trade assurance if you want to be guaranteed. Honestly, so that I see the most results, I'm going to do neither of those. Just showing you that you have both those options. A lot of people just don't even look up there. So you can sort by that. I'm going to go ahead and show you some other things that you could look at. So like, let's try and find the product, right? Round wooden discs. So any of these would work. Let's see. And this isn't like Amazon where you're picking from the top couple. I'll scroll 10 pages into products, because there might be a supplier on page 9 that's selling the product that you want that's not up there. Like, look how far we had to come to find these ones. That's a different variation. Look at that, 5 cents to 15 cents. Come check out the price over here. $11.99. Oh my God. Sounds pretty good, right? 500 pieces minimum order. Like I said, if you guys have watched any of my other videos, just send the supplier saying, hey, I want to do a test order of 250 to 300 units. I'll order more if it sells well. Okay, so like this. How do you know that this supplier is reputable? So check it out. We have 56 transactions within the last 6 months on Alibaba. That's not counting PayPal, because Alibaba doesn't know if you bought through PayPal. I always pay through PayPal because PayPal has another security level. So if you pay someone for a good or a service and that service or good is not provided to you, PayPal will refund you your money because they have their own insurance program. So you could also see like right in here under payment what they select or what they're like accept rather. So these are all acronyms, obviously. They do accept PayPal. Almost every supplier is going to accept PayPal. That's always what I use. Or you could use just pay right through Trade Assurance. So well, you pay through Alibaba's payment program, and then it's covered by Trade Assurance. We'll put it that way. So this is exactly what we saw, right? The round ones are right there. 5 cents to 15 cents per unit. We come up here. Where was it? Right here. It's the exact product. And they're doing, what were they doing again? $4,000 a month from this stupid little set of wood pieces with S-hooks. This is such a cheap thing to manufacture. You could definitely launch this for $1,000 or maybe even a little bit less. Definitely a little bit less at this cost. And so what I would go and do is, first of all, look at the pictures. They have one picture of the product and nothing else and no description. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go with that company. I might even still message them and see if they have more. They might just not have optimized the listing. I would say 8 times out of 10, a listing on Alibaba is not trying to scam you. Where you might get scammed is in the price. You still receive the product, but you have to know how to negotiate. I actually have a video of how to negotiate with Alibaba suppliers for the best price and best products. So you guys could check that out. It was a couple videos ago that I posted. But this is kind of just like a follow-up. Someone commented and said, is Alibaba a scam? How do you know you're going to like, what's the best site to find suppliers? Okay, answering those questions. Alibaba is the best site to find suppliers. There's DHgate as well. I don't think it's as good as Alibaba. They offer free shipping. Products are a lot more expensive and there's not as many options though. So like if we went over to DHgate, I'll show you that really quick. This is more for like drop shipping or single unit purchases. Bulk is still connecting you to suppliers, so we could do like round wooden discs. See, so we're not getting nearly, yeah, look at that, $7.39 to $13.67 per piece. That's like a retail price. So that's, and like, look at, that's it. It's not even a page 2. So yeah, it's a lot more limited. And this thing, for example, $6.57 to $6.81. Let's see how much, if you order over 150, it's $6.57. Let's look for that exact same thing on Alibaba. So that's the wooden birthday calendar. Check this out. I don't know why it doesn't come up that like right at the top. I always have to look for it right here. $1.99 to $3.99. Better prices, $1.50 to $3.50, $1.20 to $3, 10 cents to $3.99, $1 to $3. Like it's just better. It's better prices. There's way more suppliers that know about Alibaba. So, like I said, this is just the interface. Don't blame the interface because there was a corrupt company using that interface. That's like going on Facebook and paying some random person that owns a Facebook page money and then blaming Facebook for that. That's not their fault. So it's a great way to find suppliers. You have to do your due diligence and figure out if that supplier is going to be good to use. And you could use that with these badges right here. How many years have they been selling on Alibaba? 2 years as a gold supplier. I'll work with anyone that's a year or more. Honestly, I don't really care about that stuff. I'm just looking for the best quality product at the best price. Figure out the quality by ordering a sample, and price is the price. So, gold supplier, Alibaba's verified them. They're definitely making real transactions. The product is what it says it is in the listing. Trade assurance means Alibaba covers them. You notice almost all of these have this, right? Gold supplier, trade assurance, gold supplier, trade assurance for 10 years, 2 years, gold supplier, trade assurance. gold supplier, trade assurance. See, they've only been selling for a year. They're still gold supplier with trade assurance. So if you don't see this, I would say become skeptical of it. Like, there's no trade assurance on this. They have been a gold supplier for 10 years. It's probably fine. You could pay through PayPal and you're covered that way. So I would say the only way that you could get scammed is if you do a wire transfer. So use PayPal or pay through Alibaba and you'll be fine. Okay, guys? Don't worry about losing your money, because both of those companies will insure your order. You'll be able to get your money back no matter what. So even if you picked a faulty listing on Alibaba, which I just said 99% of them are not going to be like some kind of scam. You could tell easily just by looking if they're a gold supplier or have trade assurance. If you pay with PayPal or Alibaba, you'll get your money back. So don't worry. Don't let this scare you off from making a ton of money doing Amazon FBA. So I'm not like, what would I look for here? So we're looking for the round wooden discs. My variation idea that just clicked into my head is like, okay, so what's selling good? This is the first page. Those are sponsored, so it starts here. Those round wooden discs, 30 pieces, are doing good, 2.5 inches. These are doing really good, and it's kind of completely different, but I see how the keyword relates. And then this is the same thing as this. And then it's back to these, which is the same as that. Back to these, same as that. Same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. And they're all still making good money. So how can you really like create a variation of a wood disc? Like, what are you talking about? It's just wood and it's cut into a circle. Like, how do you make that better? So my thought here is do that style wood, but in like a 3 centimeter diameter like these are, and then include the S-hooks. So people can have the rustic looking wood with bark on the outside in that size to use as discs like this. Because I guarantee not everyone that's looking for this product likes the plywood, like really white texture, and they would love to have a disc that looks like that, but that size that hangs. Simple stuff like that. So you can't just, when you're differentiating, make it like 10 to 20% better. I know it's hard to judge like how much, what percentage is it better. That's kind of like a weird thing to say, but try and make it twice as good. So if someone's looking for this and they're like, wow, those look really cheap, and then you see a listing that has these, but they're that size and just look like that in the picture with the S-hooks, you're probably going to buy the rustic ones. They're like, wow, that looks like particle board, and those are clearly real wood slices with bark on them. I want those, but that size. So it's just like size can be a big differentiating factor. Style, the main picture is super important. The most important, actually. I was talking about this in one of my other videos. There's a study on, forget what site, but it like reads where people are looking when they're looking at an Amazon page, and they did it with a couple hundred people, and it's a heat indicator on the map. So you'll see, like, if you've ever looked at like an infrared camera, what's hottest. Everyone's looking at the first picture and price. Reviews are barely lit up. People don't really seem to care about reviews that much. It's very off in the background, but the main thing they're looking at as soon as you pull up Amazon is pictures and price. So if you come in, you could even come in at a premium price, $14.99 for the discs that look like that but are that size with the S-hooks, with fewer reviews than them. But it doesn't matter, because reviews are not that important if it's the product that the customer wants. So that's just another lesson on differentiating. I'm super big onto that. Make a quality product and it will sell if the market's good. But yeah, so pretty much anything on Alibaba is going to be good, guys. I'm not going to like sit here and try and explain to you an algorithm that you could type in to make sure the listing's good. Use common sense. If it's like, call this number to get a quote for it, and then it's like an automated system and you have to enter your credit card to talk to someone, like, that's not real. Okay, so just use common sense. Email the supplier, talk to them. Is their English good? That's like one of my main things. Like, I usually don't pursue a supplier that can barely speak English, but if they speak English very well, it's a lot easier to communicate with them and figure out, easier for them to figure out exactly what you want, and easier for you to describe to them what you want. So like this right here. So those look like the smaller discs. You could literally just message them a picture. So what I would do is watch that video of how I negotiate with them and how I contact them. I give you a copy and paste formula for how you could contact a supplier about a product. And I would say like, hey, I'm looking for this many units. I'll attach a picture of exactly what I'm looking for. Can you make this? And then just copy and paste that to everyone on the first page that's selling wood discs. Send it to 15 suppliers and have them all send you quotations. And then once you get the quotations, you get to decide who's the best. Not like you're negotiating with one supplier and you end up getting stuck with what they give you. So yeah, contact a bunch of suppliers. If they have gold supplier and trade assurance, you're good to go. If you pay with trade assurance or pay with PayPal, you're good to go. So don't get too caught up in this. Don't let it hold you back. Alibaba is a very, very good site for finding suppliers. It's not very risky at all. Yes, have people gotten scammed? Absolutely. But I would say that's more their fault than Alibaba's. Do your due diligence. Talk to the supplier. Don't just instantly order the product after one message. Put in the work, you know, like when I've been looking into selling this product for 3-4 weeks now. I've talked to 20 different companies. I've had 2 scrolling pages worth of conversations with each of those companies, and you're just trying to find the company that fits what you need best and who's willing to create that product and who's the best at communicating to you how they're going to fulfill that. So that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you have any more comments down below, leave them down below, and I will definitely be sure to get back to you. And I even make videos all the time for you guys, so like if you have a question, I usually don't even waste my time going into a ton of detail writing a paragraph. I'd rather just show everyone, because odds are a lot of people have that question if you comment. So commenting is a lot more powerful than you think. I'll most likely make a video about it if the topic is broad enough for most people to need to learn it and relatable. So other than that, see you guys in the next video.